It's now time for Trend Vibes, where we dive into the hottest trends in Korean culture. And, of course, we have reporter Yoon Se-young with us. Welcome back, Se-young.
Hello, guys. Did you guys have a great week?
Oh, yes, so far so good.
Yes.
So good so far.
Today, we're going to explore the latest trends that are making waves in the Korean culture scene, as always. So, shall we get started right away?
All right. So, what is our first keyword today?
Well, first keyword is luxury brand and ambassadors.
Ooh.
So, at the end of August, BTS member Jin was appointed as the global ambassador for the luxury fashion brand Gucci. And as Korean pop culture gains worldwide popularity, it's becoming pretty common to see Korean singers or actors are stepping into the role of ambassador for big name brands. So do you guys know any famous ambassador, K-pop star ambassador or Korean actors?
Jin for Gucci, because I reported on it actually. So.
You know, actually, I'm thinking of, I know you asked for K-pop stars, but I was thinking of Kim Yeona, actually.
Kim Yeona,
I think she's an ambassador for Dior.
Yes,
but she's
for a
famous.
long time.
She's a K-star, K-sports star.
Yes, of course.
But I'm sort of curious, what does ambassador mean, and how is that different from just like a model, for instance?
Well, I was curious too, so I looked it up. Ambassadors serve as the representative consumer for the brand. So the image and vibe of the actor or singer should align with the brand's image as well. So basically, you can say the ambassador is conveying the image of the brand, unique image of the brand to the public.
That is interesting. So what impact does having K-pop singers as ambassadors have on the companies?
Well, when Hallyu stars take on the role of ambassador, it really does have an effect. And let's take a look at some of the examples. When BTS Jin visited the Gucci show earlier this year, he was wearing a specific necklace, and that necklace just sold out the entire US market right after the show.
Wow.
And get this, in 2021, when Dior selected Blackpink's Jisoo as their global ambassador, sales among millennials and Gen Z increased by over 400%.
400%.
Yes, compared to the previous year. And get this, luxury brand Miu Miu saw 42% increase in sales when they appointed IVE's Chang Won-young as its ambassador. So the advertising effect is real.
That is pretty amazing. But Se-young, there are also some downsides to this, right?
Yeah, so that is one of the worries at hand. Usually idol groups often serve as the role models for teenagers. And when teenagers see these idol group members wearing high-priced products, they may feel inferiority because they start to compare themselves with the idol groups, especially those who are similar age with the teenagers. So that could also spark negative emotions. That's what the experts say.
And I'm sure that most teenagers would not be able to afford those luxury brand
really
products.
Difficult. Yes.
So yes, this is a point that we might have to think a little bit further because I mean, it's not easy to have these luxury brands even for ourselves.
Yes.
But if we see teenagers...
Both for teenagers and their parents as well.
And then, I mean, the word idol itself, it's like you are idolizing those people. So yeah, I think maybe there's a role of the parents, you know, for these teenagers to not really make them really crave for these products. But Se-young, we also have another keyword, a very interesting one.
Yes, but before we dive into our next topic, I've got a little quiz for you guys.
Oh,
so listen closely and see if you can get this right.
Okay.
If you combine these idol groups, how many members do you get? We have BTS, IVE, and aespa.
BTS, IVE, aespa.
I'm going to say roughly...
15?
I'm going to say 19.
19, 15? Nope, not quite. The answer is 17 because BTS has 7 members, IVE has 6, and aespa has 4. So that makes 17.
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Right? Yes. So sorry, first of all, sorry for giving you guys a headache.
Yes.
But since our next topic is all about the number of the members, I thought it would be fun to start with this little quiz. And as you know, most K-pop idols debut as part of a group. Some may branch out into solo careers later, but it's common to start as a group. And one advantage of this approach is that even if only a couple of members stand out, the entire group will receive attention and gain popularity.
I think group synergy works well for the group itself, and then the fans really like the chemistry between the members.
Just like three of us, right?
Oh,
Yes.
we're like a
We're like a group.
One boy and a girl group.
Yes, and well, taking a look at getting back to the number of the members, here's a quick rundown of some currently active K-pop idol groups by size. aespa and Blackpink have 4 members. New Jeans and ILIT has 5 members. Stacy and Boy Next Door each have 6 members. BTS and Baby Monster have 7. And there are even larger groups like 17, which has more than 10 members. They have actually 13 members in total, different from the group's name.
Oh.
So here's another question for you guys.
no.
Not again.
So do you guys know which K-pop idols have the most members?
I'm gonna say.
Super Junior.
A little
I was gonna
bit.
say Super Junior or EXO.
Well, the answer is NCT. Actually.
I knew I was
I
wrong.
think our
I knew
viewers
we
might
were
have
wrong.
gotten it right. Well, if you combine their subunits like NCT 127, NCT Dream, Wavy, and NCT U, the total number of members becomes 25.
Wow.
25. Okay, I did not expect that.
Exactly. So, and I just reported on NCT Dream as well. So, okay, so NCT has the most members among boy groups. What about the girl groups?
Walter, I think you're much more interested in girl
Yes.
groups, of course.
Yes, of course.
Well, that would be Triple S. They debuted last year, and guess what? They have 24 members. Well, although they have 1 member less than NCT, but 24 is still a large number. And the members come from all different parts of the world. That's also interesting. Korea, Japan, Thailand, and Vietnam. And get this, their oldest member was born in 2001, and the youngest one was born in 2010. So there's a pretty wide age gap for an idol group. And that's
my.
possible because there are over 20 members in just one group.
It is a wide age difference, but
Yes.
still they're all much
2001 and
younger than
2010.
us. I think with that big amount, there is going to be a little challenge when they move around. They will probably need more than 2 cars, 3 cars, I don't know.
Yeah, you were right. They need several vans for transportation, and they have to split it into multiple dorms. And here's another fun story. Well, in July, Triple S revealed on a TV show that their monthly food expenses cost over 30 million won. That is about 22,000 US dollars, and
Wow.
it's pretty expensive
What are they eating?
because they have 24 members.
Well, it's clear that group sizes vary a lot, but I bet small and large groups have their own perks.
Yes, right. Although there is no official standard, a group with 5 or fewer members is usually considered small, and a group with 6 or more members is classified as a larger group. And large group have the advantage of catering to a wide range of fan preferences, and they can also form subunits, making it easier for members to pursue acting or variety show opportunities or solo activities as well. Plus, with so many members, it's not as noticeable, even if 1 or 2 members are missing due to other schedules.
The fans will notice.
Oh,
I
yes,
think the fans will
definitely,
notice
definitely,
as
yes.
well. Yes, but like, I guess the more members, the higher the cost, right?
Yes, of course. Large groups have higher operational expenses, and individual members might not get as much time in the spotlight, and sometimes only a few members receive the most attention, which could leave others feeling overlooked or daunted.
I think that makes a lot of sense, but do you think there's a difference between having like an even amount of members to like an odd number of members?
Actually, yes.
Oh, really?
According to the fans, the odd-numbered groups, like those with 5, 7, or 9 members, they tend to have more visually pleasing choreography. And even Taeyeon from Girls' Generation said that. And that's because it's with the odd number, it's easier to create a symmetry, especially when one member is positioned at the center while performing. Yes.
You know, I think it's just like when you go on a field trip, for instance. If you go to an amusement park, the number does matter when you go on
Yes.
one of those rides. If if you have a friend beside you or not, if you have to ride alone.
That's actually one of the advantages of having even numbered members. Yeah, even numbered members, the groups will be able to pair up when they appear on a variety shows or other activities. They will always be able to find their partners within that group.
Right, but Seyoung, would you say there is an ideal number for a group?
Well, that's a very difficult question, but I guess every group has a different story, personalities, and music style as well. So what's important is not the number of members, but the way they express themselves through music and the way they express their philosophy through music and how well they communicate with the fans. And I get this, and I think for the fans, their favorite group has the perfect number of the members.
Of course.
That's what they will.
Seyoung, that was a very new perspective of idol groups. Thank you for that interesting topic. We look forward to next week.
Thank you.
And thank you, Walter. We will talk to you again soon.
We'll see you soon.